Hello gorgeous souls, it's Mary and Dave here from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. Today we're going to be giving you a 3-card tarot reading for our week, July 2nd to July 9th. And how it works is that because you landed on this channel, that the reading is for you. And that is how spirit guides work. Now, if it doesn't resonate everything with you now, then just visit back later because there's a message for you. And if while you're watching this, and if something jumps out into your mind, because that's how messages come, that is the message that is being told to you. So I advise that you write it down and ponder it and just reflect on the message that you're getting. Okay, so today is, or filming this the day before that I'm posting this, is Canada Day. It's Canada's 150th birthday.
151st, I think.
Oh, 151st, that's right.
It's all good.
Yeah. And Dave's got his Canada Day, Canada t-shirt, and I don't have a Canada t-shirt, so I just put my Wonder Woman t-shirt, as you can see. Okay, and I've been filming Canada Day videos for the past, I think it's almost 4 years, I have to check, but I've been filming this every year. We come to Panera Bread. That is what I'm here to give you. A message from Spirit, no matter where I'm at, the message is going to come through, or where you're at, because we're all intuitive. And Spirit doesn't know the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's the way it works.
Yet somehow Spirit is always on time.
Yes, it's always at the right time. Okay. So the cards I'm working with are the Handle Tarot. It's a deck that I've gotten like years ago, back in the 90s. And something told me today, my guides told me, that I need to work with them and do the reading with them today. So I don't have the box to show you, but this is what the back of the cards look like. Okay, so before I began recording the video, I've already set a blessing and a prayer and already picked the cards for our week. And so the first card is Eon. As you can see, it's a very beautiful card. It's actually traditional tarot. It's called the Judgment card. As you can see, it's a baby growing in the womb. And so that is like a plan that's happening, a new beginning that's happening, something that is forming. So relating to, you have some plans, you have some things that you are wanting to begin, like you want to start, but you're feeling as though that there is something that you need to finish first, that you need to complete first. And so whatever that is, you need to let go of the outcome of what you're trying to achieve or what you want to do, because actually it's going to happen regardless. Like Dave said about spirit guides, they already know what's the right time. So everything's going to happen accordingly. Just like if you think about pregnancy, the whole time while the baby is growing inside the womb, it's going through different stages. So maybe something doesn't seem like it's bearing fruit for you right now, or the situation, whatever it is at hand. So whatever's happening is actually telling you that there's going to be something that's going to start for you. And also the traditional, I read traditional tarot, so traditional is judgment. So it's being afraid of being judged, of doing the plan, starting something, or getting your hopes up. That's what it is, getting your hopes up and looking like you failed, or like you have failed, and feeling that something didn't go exactly. So there's a feeling that you're feeling. So it's an emotion that you're getting. So you have to not follow that, because there's a lot of fear. That's what I'm getting. I'm picking up a lot of fear, and there's a lot of judgment. So don't let the judgment take over your plan. What do you get from that card?
Well, actually I got a lot of things here. First of all, Eon is spelled A-E-O-N, and it's a word that means long, like large, huge span of time or distance. So to me right away, my intuition, my guides are telling me to expand your vision, enlarge your vision. Whatever your vision is, expand your vision. And then I got a new message. I'm actually reading this book right now. It's in my Merce. See, it's called a Merce.
Man's purse.
It's not a man's purse, it's a Merce. Okay, so or it's a messenger bag, you could call it, I guess.
Messenger bag.
Anyway, it's called Playing the Matrix, and it's by Mike Dooley, and it's one of the best books I have ever read on manifestation or law of attraction, whatever you want to call that. And I highly recommend it if you have a chance and you enjoy reading and you want to learn more about it. It's one of those things that has many layers, like when the student is ready, the teacher appears type of thing, and you know, every time you read something, you get new insights, new light bulbs going off, and new levels of understanding because of your experience. So what he says in his book, and it's so true because it corresponds with what all the greatest master spiritual teachers have said. And the number one thing to focus on if you want to manifest the life of your dreams, don't get caught up on details. So many people get, it has to be that person, or the person has to be like this, like this, like this, or I need that car, or I need to, like spiritual teachers say, people are waiting to be happy until such X happens, and then Y happens, then I'll be happy. You know, the thing to attach to is not the details or the small details. The thing to attach to is the general, which is being happy, and maybe things like wealth and abundance, having enough money to live life on your own terms, your health, your appearance, feeling good about those things, your relationships, but even those are a little bit more detailed. Just being happiness and coming from a place of happiness and attaching to happiness and having happiness as your goal. The universe knows better than we do what details will fill in to manifest that happiness. Now there's more to it, and you would have to read the book to, you know, I don't want to talk more about the other aspects, but that's the most important fundamental principle in manifesting, is to be happy. In other words, be in the present moment and be happy in the present moment. Find that happiness underneath whatever suffering maybe the mind's purpose is to dream. We dream at night, we also dream in the daytime. We overlay these stories on what's actually happening. So find underneath that, and there's the joy and the happiness already there. And then the universe will bring you, like I said, there's more to it, but that's what I'm getting relating to this Eon card, which is expanding your vision, having a large vision.
Yes. So while you were talking about Playing the Matrix, which is an excellent book, and I was looking at the Eon. Am I saying that right? Eon.
Yes.
Eon. Okay.
It'd be a cool name for somebody to name their kid, maybe.
Actually, and there's a kid right there, there's a kid growing.
True
so,
enough.
Okay. Dave's talking about Playing the Matrix. I bought that book, and Dave's been reading it. It's the law of attraction. Now, expecting things to happen. Like when I was talking about the Judgment card and everything that it was talking about, before we begun, I was kind of like feeling a bit self-conscious because I'm in an environment and there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's hard to do the reading when everybody's looking at you, because if you notice, I'm constantly like looking around, but I'm focused. The message is coming through. So basically, that what Dave was talking about, it's like almost like he was reading me.
Maybe I was.
He was, but anyways, it's a message for you. It's a message for all of us. So expecting, I'm expecting to do this video, right? And that is what they're doing, what they are expecting. It's two people having a baby. So expecting, the matrix, playing the matrix, which is the law of attraction, that is how you attract what you want. Expecting. Like expect it to happen, only the best to happen. Like I know I'm going to upload this video tomorrow, I'm expecting it. So that's the plans. Just expect it, just focus. And that was really helpful because it's just telling you.
And like the fetus, expecting.
Expecting.
The mother is expecting.
That's what I meant. We are expecting. You know, it's like, write that word down, okay? So that is good because one card, one picture tells the whole story and fills it in, okay? Okay, and so the second card is the Three of Wands, and it says virtue, and virtue is tapping into your innocence, tapping into your inner light, because you can attract no matter what you want into your life, and just like we were talking about, you can attract that, but you have to really focus. That's what it's a card of focus, and it's a card of getting out of your head because you're thinking too much. There's too much thinking that's going on, and there's too much over analyzing. And when you over analyze a situation, you know what, you're only going to go back. You're going to set yourself back. The more you keep looking at the details, like what Dave said with Eon, that's what I'm getting really strongly with this. The Three of Wands always represents accomplishment with one's goals. If you have a goal in mind, write it down, because this is a goal setting card. This is actually, you're telling you that whatever you have planned, you are going to accomplish that goal. You are going to, well, manifest the energy to accomplish it, but don't look at how far you're going. Just look at where you're at right now in the moment. It's like being on the freeway and just knowing that you're going to get there to your destination. You got to focus on the road. You know, don't read the signs, you know, don't play with the stereo, don't look at your phone and drive or text. It's like, put on those, be focused. That's what that is telling you. That's what I get about it. And if you're focused, you're going to accomplish that. And that's probably, maybe that's the problem, because too many multitasking. If you're multitasking, you got to put some things down. Okay, and we got July 4th coming up very soon. I believe it's on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of activities going on, and there's a lot of things that are happening, so it's a fun time. And it's also telling you to get out there and enjoy life a little bit, enjoy things, enjoy what's happening. You know, do you have a
I was just going to say, just in case not everyone lives in the States or they're aware, July 4th is Independence Day in the United States. So yeah, I do actually, and pretty much I'm not going to talk too long because it's very similar to what Mary said. The card is called Virtue, and virtue means innocence in a way, so innocence in the mind. So that to me means, again, the same point of using the details of what you want, having goals to excite yourself, but to keep attaching to happiness, detaching from the details. Because when you're attached to the details, having to work out a certain way, and you're trying to say it has to be this person, place, or thing in order for you to have happiness, you're looking at it the wrong way. And it's not an innocent way to look at it. You get it? Get what I mean? And the innocence is letting go of the details, taking the action. You have to take action, but just doing it from the love of knowing that you're in happiness and that you're moving forward and that you're going to get what you want. It's better than you even imagined, but letting go of it, like maybe you're taking an action, you want that result, but you're not attached to the result because you have no control over how other people are going to react. Or, for example, I have a brand new song coming out on July 12th called Love 24/7. Check me out on Instagram or whatever if you want to know more. But my point is that I put my heart and soul into my music, and when I put it out there, I have no control over how people are going to respond or not respond. So, but I'm putting the love out there, I'm putting the love into it, I'm putting the passion into it, regardless. And that's what I mean. You have to let go of the outcome. So that's to me what that card means.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Dave was reading some of my thoughts. We're telepathic. Yeah. We're all connected and we're all telepathic. We just have to tune into that, okay? And anyways, that's the message. I'm not going to say we're special. We're superhuman. I'd like to have a superpower though, Wonder Woman, but anyways, no, just all jokes aside. What I wanted to say is that Dave created a song called Innocence Comeback, and he created it a few years ago, and it's an awesome song about that. And I will post the link below so you can listen to it. Cool. Because it's an amazing song, and yeah, it's a really great, he's brilliant. He wrote it, he sang, he played all the instruments, he recorded it, and you know, it's just purely amazing. And I want to share that with you. I want you to listen to it and feel the energy, because it came from innocence and love. Because Dave has no expectation, he didn't have any expectations about it, and then the song is just, it went viral, and it's massive. It's amazing. It's an amazing tune.
I don't know if it went viral and massive.
In my classes it did anyway. Yeah. Everybody loved it.
In certain segments of society.
You know what? In my world it did. It doesn't matter. Viral means, okay, that's the message here. When I said viral and it went massive, Dave was thinking, oh, it's got to be like, let's just say Duran Duran. That is a different universe. In my world, other people's world, because that song just took off, and in my classes, whatever, it's not the expectations of the way it's supposed to look. It's actually the way it is, and I just love it. Anyways, I'm gonna post the links below. Okay, so the third card is the Star. And I was really happy to see this, because this just means love is on the way. This is just being very carefree, loving, being just feeling just free, and just feeling this enormous amount of happiness, and just feeling open, not holding back. So something is coming, there's an energy coming where you're feeling more at peace. You might have been feeling very stagnate. The energy maybe has been feeling just not moving. Things have been very dull. And now the energy is going to start to move, and things are going to start to clear out. There's going to be finally a change in the environment, in your environment. And if you see the Star, she's putting her hair in the water, which is very interesting. And there's a waterfall that's there. If you can see that, it's very interesting. But how do we feel when we see stars? I mean, it all relates to the stars. There's different ways of reading the tarot. Like, I read them intuitively because I get messages here, but I also read them traditionally from like the Rider-Waite traditional tarot. In this, I'm reading intuitively, and I'm seeing just friendships and just connecting with love and having happiness and just feeling free. Once you let go of all those restrictions that you put yourself, the secondary communications that's going on in your mind telling you, oh, you can't do this, and stop right there, restricting you, then you're actually going to be happier. So that's what it's about. It's about being happier. It's about attracting that love into your life. And I see love coming into your life, but you need to rest. Also, what I get is it's a good time for you to make sleep a discipline in your life, because when we don't sleep, we're cranky. I mean, you think, yeah, okay, so I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, I get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. That's not enough. I mean, you need to sleep. You need to get your rest. It's ideal to get 8 hours of sleep. I know some of us don't get that, but I mean, it's like, you need to put your mind at rest. And if you're not getting that, that means only one thing, that your mind is racing. You get up in the middle of the night. If you get up a few times in the middle of the night, and this is often, I mean, there's the odd time we get up in the middle of the night, but it's like here, if you find yourself continuing to wake up, then that's a message right there telling you that you need to put your stress down. You need to meditate, you need to go within, you need to give yourself some self-love. She's washing her hair, so she's cleansing the energy, and she's doing some things, and some self-care, some self-love. It's important that you give yourself some self-love, especially at this time. It's crucial, because when you give yourself self-love and self-care, you're going to notice how you're going to attract and bring better things into your life. You're going to be able to get back to work better. You're going to be able to get back to your projects better. You're going to be able to complete all these tasks, and you're going to be a happier person, And if you've been feeling like a bit like just, tight, then you got to let go and relax.
Life is hard enough with your full powers.
Right.
So get your full powers. And what you said was perfect. Mm-hmm. And I just would say, my way of saying it would be that some people say that the stars create the light, but I would say that the light creates the stars. And so that to me means that light is now reaching you through the cracks in the chaos that seems to be surrounding you. So the light is reaching you right now. So take advantage, feel that light, and things are starting to flow. The water's flowing, so everything's flowing, and the light is reaching you. Yeah. And that was all I wanted to add.
Yeah. Okay, and so that sums up the reading for today. I hope you enjoyed and found it very helpful. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading, just go visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys so much. So have an awesome, awesome holiday, July 4th, July 1st, whatever that may be, whatever you're celebrating, or any holiday. Peace and blessings.
Blessings.
Namaste.
Thank you.